This is Peter Channel in Norton, Massachusetts. It's 7 above zero at 7:55 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Thursday, February 5th, 2026. Good morning, y'all. That's lovely. Thursday morning, February 5th, 2026. It's 7 above zero here in North Massachusetts. Here are the nines. And our top story at 7:55 a.m. is Search for a Missing Mother. Today's show host Savannah Guthrie enters fifth day. Justice Department released 3 million pages of Epstein files. 2/3 of Americans say ICE has gone too far in immigration enforcement. Melinda French Gates addressed new reference to Bill Gates and Epstein files. Celtics got maybe trade after Nikola Richard McNeil. Cuba says it's ready to talk to the U.S., but not about regime changes. Trump rips it up. House Democrats clash for best and fiery hearing. CIA and publication World Factbook Reference Tool. FTC settles with express scripts over high insulin prices. South Korea will seek closer cooperation with China to stabilize supplies of rare earth minerals critical to high-tech industries, the government said on Thursday. China's Xi cautions Trump on Taiwan in phone call. Defense Ministry proposes joint partial management of DMZ to U.S. according to source. Democrats present DHS before demand the GOP as funding deadline looms. Apache Wave Farm rescue in Dayton is struggling. Judge won't revoke his right. Fierce backlash. Taunton parent says child forced to walk home. Stoughton Police had new canine team after 6-year gap. Pembroke's Chris Horn is making another bid for Olympic bobsled gold. Take a look at stocks. The Dow up 260.31 at 49.501.30. S&P 535.09 at 1682.72. And Nasdaq down 354.61 at 22904.58. Sports time at 7:59. The Boston Celtics beat the Houston Rockets in NBA action 114.93. It's the New York Knicks 134. Denver Nuggets 127 double overtime. Minnesota Timberwolves 128. Toronto Raptors 126. It's Milwaukee Bucks 141. North Pelicans 137 overtime. It's San Antonio Spurs 116. Oklahoma City Thunder 106. Memphis Grizzlies 129. Sacramento Kings 125. Cleveland Cavaliers 124. LA Clippers 91. NHL action. Boston Bruins fall to Florida Panthers 5-4 in the shootout. Columbus Blue Jackets 4. Chicago Blackhawks 7. Montreal Canadiens 5. Winnipeg Jets 1. Minnesota Wild 6, National Predators 5. In overtime, it's Colorado Avalanche 4, San Jose Sharks 2, Utah Mammoth 4, Detroit Red Wings 1. It's the Dallas Stars 5, St. Louis Blues 4, Calgary Flames 4, Edmonton Oilers 3, and Vegas Golden Knights 5, Calgary Vancouver Canucks 2, and Seattle Kraken 4, LA Kings 2, and men's golf basketball Louisville 76, Notre Dame 65. It's Minnesota 76. Michigan State 73. Houston 79. Central Florida 55. It's Kentucky 94. Oklahoma 78. It's Illinois 84. Northwestern 44. Oklahoma State 99. BYU 92. Clemson 66. Stanford 64. Portland 87. It's Gonzaga 80. Women's college basketball, Maryland 86, Michigan State 70, it's Baylor 76, Cincinnati 70, it's Michigan 88, Nebraska 76, TCU 90, it's Houston 45, UConn 86, DePaul 40 with Virginia 61, Colorado 55, UCLA 86, Rutgers 46. Warriors deal Kaminga L for Kristaps Porzingis. Tigers land Valdez for 3 years and $150 million deal. NCAA denies appeals for Ole Miss quarterback Chambliss. Mavs will all again trade 80 for Wiz. Lonzo become free agent after trade. Portland led by injury coach. Studs number 6 Zags. Paul lands with Portland and Raptors and 3-team trade. Izzo threats to the bench fears after a critical technical foul. And then I got the North Lancers football banquet over at the Envision Hotel in Mansfield at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And now looking at the driver watch at 8:01. MBT Fairgates at South Station and resume final testing. Riders will need to tap the scan to exit or enter the track area. Charlie card users, validate cards at South Station, vending machine or contractor. Fitchman Line Train 405, 620 from North Stations operating 15-25 minutes basket between Brent Downs, Roberts, and Rochester to the equipment shortage. Freeman Line Train 1517, 7:10 from substations departed. Substations operating 5 minutes began scheduled due to mechanical issue. West Line Train 520, 7:35 a.m. from Worcester to get to the park. Worcester is up for 30 minutes. Began scheduled due to mechanical issue. Walker Line Train 13, 6:35 a.m. from North Stations operating 25-35 minutes. Began scheduled between Manchester Rockford to the equipment shortage and Walker Line Train 18, 7:13 a.m. from Walker operating 5 minutes. Began scheduled between Beverly Farms and Off Station. And on the Providence Stone Line Train 9:23 a.m. from substations back to the park. Substation 50 minutes behind schedule. Northbound side. Expected between Edinburgh all the way down to Route 138 Canton Switch. Stop and go action on 95 northbound side. Southbound side. Expected between Texas and Providence. 85 northbound back between Work to the 185 and Providence. 185 westbound slope between Seacock to the Washington Bridge. 185. Expected up to 95 Washington Bridge. 146 a little bit so around Route 185 and downtown the Providence area. 295 stop and go between Route 7 and Springfield and down to Cranston. 95 stop and back to around Route 3 in Richmond due to an early accident. 185 westbound inspector around Route 24 in the Fall River Search due to an accident. So expect to release 24 stop and inspector for Route 95 in Fall River. Route 60 eastbound almost loaded that is stretch. Route 3 at the northbound side. Expect up to Route 3A in Plymouth. 24 at the northbound side. Expect between Route 139 in this. Stoughton area to Route 128 Canton Stretch to 24 Inspector 1. Route 140 in the Taunton Stretch. Route 3 stopbound back to 3 Duxbury the Hip Scan between Hickman down to Breakthrough Split. 128 Buffets back between the Brockton and the Breakthrough Split from Randolph. 7 Expressways back between the Breakthrough Split and down to downtown Boston. 7 Expressways back between Boston and Vexel downtown Boston. 128 stop back between Route 1 in Norwood and down to Route 95 in Canton Stretch. 128 on the northbound side back between Denham and down to Waltham. 128 on the northbound side, back between Linda to PBD Stretch. Route 128, stop at the back to right. PBD all the way down to Lexington. Route 3, stop at the back between Lowell and down to 45 and Lowell and down to Route 128 in the middle of the stretch. 93 is back up between Wilmington down to Boston. Route 45, stop at the back up between Havel down to Hanover. 485, it's back up on Route 2 in the Lowell stretch. 485, northbound back between Milford and down to Route 20 in the Barber area. Route Tonight, eastbound and back to 45 at Barbara Switch. Tonight, eastbound and back between Route 146 and Route 9 at Worcester. Western Mass 91 to northbound side back to Springfield Switch. And 84 eastbound back between DeWitt and Hurricane. For Connecticut area, 91 southbound back to 291 at I-84 in Hartford, Connecticut. 91 southbound back to ready in the Route 9 in the Connecticut area, Merritt Parkway. Westbound so between Bridgeport and Greenwich. 95 southbound back between Bridgeport and Greenwich. Route 8 southbound over to Bridgeport Stretch and return back on the southbound side back to Manchester Airport. Peter Children's time, 8:05. Time now for weather on this Thursday morning. It is a cold start your morning with a temperature 8 above zero. As extreme cold watches for the Berkshire Saturday night and the Sunday morning with increased confidence that cold weather hairlines will be needed for much of the western southern New England. Fine weather front, finding weather with cold temperatures, especially during the overnight and early morning hours. More after finding the weekend. Very cold conditions in early next week. Dangerously cold wind chills this weekend, along with a strong winds every freezer spray. The water's all increased likely in. Key weather. Dry weather finding but with cold temperatures, especially during the overnight and early morning hours. High pressure will be in control, finding but far and dry but cold weather. Expect lots of sunshine today, but more cloud cover late tonight and Friday with a development in northeast flow leads into the lower clouds from the ocean overspread in the region from east to west. All mid-high clouds moving in the west side. Below normal temperatures will continue to with highs today, range from mid-20s low 30s and possibly slightly cold Friday due to more cloud cover. Tonight's low temperature forecast will be tricky because of the aforementioned cloud cover, but may have several hours of mainly clear skies for the first half of the night, provided good range to good week under the go to GFS and west with MBM counters which yield the lows mostly in the single numbers, but it seems along to be across some below normal temperatures possible in the cold location of the Connecticut Valley. Whacked and Friday into the weekend, bitter cold continues in the early next week. Dangerous cold wind chills this weekend allow some strong winds and heavy freezing spray over the waters all increased likely high pressure continues to dominate the predator of a summer New England and of an Arctic front of passage expected late Friday night and Saturday. This is still expected to be a moisture soft front passage. Light fluffy snow showers expected with the front still along with a risk of snow squalls as it moves through. Along with the risk of snow squalls and it moves through in terms of total most expected to see right nature zone expect towards the eastern coastline and now to keep the particular turtles total over the eastern coastline may end up higher due to the living of the oceanic process. Wake break. That is captured pretty well. Accumulations there could be closer to 2 or 3 inches with spots in the outer cape, possibly reaching borderline of winter weather virus can treat with the totals possibly reaching 4 inches. Will continue to monitor how this trend. That's confidence has continued to increase in dangerously cold wind chills development across southern Wiggins, Saturday and Sunday morning. Development in an offshore low continue to be highly supported across guidance week, but the low expected across the north of New England has started to trend south with the latest, but the offshore low expected to deepen the wind was lead to the southern New England being caught in a tightening pressure gradient as high pressure remains toward the Great Lakes. This latest forecast set is too limited mix around 925 millbar, which runs around 40 knots, where increasing confidence that gale force continues to over the waters, but it would be a more borderline wind bars and switch over the land for the Cape now. It's elevated winds and political conditions are also fit risk, but moderate heavy freezing spray with waters, particularly Saturday night and Sunday, even Monday. Temperatures aloft to sink around 20 below Celsius, 925 millbar Saturday night, with pockets higher elevation reaching 25 Celsius below, which would combine on the winds with the winds. As it can end up falling like 30 below, colder in parts of the Berkshires between 20 and 10 below elsewhere. And some guidance has continued to descend at higher probabilities for wind chills below 25 below over the Berkshires at the higher elevations of the central Massachusetts. Worth noting about that probably for wind chills that are below 20 below further west of that region of an increase to between 30 to 60% across GEFS and European. Some guidance as confidence has increased, continued to increase at higher elevation. We went ahead with an extreme cold mark for the eastern slopes of the Berkshires and western region. We'll likely see cold weather from western country wind chills and the Worcester Hills can reach extreme cold border in the country, but we will continue to monitor this in the coming forecast cycles. It's pretty cold conditions expected to last into the start of the next week before the Arctic air mass over at next distant surface. High pressure building in along the wind and chill off. The temperatures off. We cover a bit going into midweek as well. Wind increasing from 20 Celsius below to 1 10 Celsius and 5 Celsius below to night. We have a millbars which should allow for daytime surface temperatures to get closer to about freezing. Forecast goes like this. Sunny skies about 31 degrees. Calm wind coming northwest wind 6 miles in the morning. Tonight, forecast goes about 7 above, northwest. 1 mile and a half for Friday, mostly clouds. The chance of still late, about 29, low 16 degrees, and north about 5 miles coming in the afternoon for Saturday. So we're going to call for snow high about 28, low 1 above, and north about 5 to 15 miles highs. 30 miles off, chance spaces 8% of new snow accumulations. Rain and inch possible Sunday. Sun's got about 18:00 above it. Northwest about 9 to 13 miles as high. 25 miles per hour for Sun Monday. Sun's got about 25 low 9 above it. Northwest about 7 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, Sun's got about 31 low 14 degrees. And northwest about 5 to 7 miles per hour. And for Wednesday, most of the got about 34 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Right now, not temperature standing at 8 above 0. And that's going to be it for our border report on this February the 5th, 2026 on a Thursday. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Say you have a good morning, goodbye, stay safe, be healthy, be well. Have a good night and good morning.